I made this smart and stylish chicken coop castle with an automatic drawbridge, easy access egg drawer, food and water buckets, and the ability to control it from anywhere with an internet connection. My name's Pete, I'm just some guy, and this is something I made. My old chicken coop served me well for several years, but unfortunately it's just getting worn out and needing to be replaced. I guess you could say I'm in need of recuperation. So rather than buying one, I set out to build the ideal chicken coop, with all the features and attributes that a chicken owner and his chickens could ever want. At the top of my wish list is I wanted to be able to do this on the cheap. Anyone could make a cool chicken coop with a big enough budget. I wanted to see if I could make a cool chicken coop with what I had on hand. Fortunately, my garage is filled with building supplies, including a bunch of this IKEA cabinet stuff that I have left over from when I redid my kitchen a couple years ago. I'm proud to say that in addition to all the materials I had on hand, I only spent about $50 on other materials, and most of that was for several cans of Flex Seal, since I had to waterproof the heck out of this IKEA kitchen stuff since it's not meant for the outside. Next up on my wish list is I wanted the coop to have some sort of a fun theme, some sort of unique design that people would see and think was cute. I toyed around with some Star Wars ideas and some Lord of the Rings ideas, etc., but I didn't feel like I could do any of those justice without spending a lot more money. So I landed on the castle idea because I knew that the materials I had would work well, and I fell in love with the idea of a drawbridge that could open and close on its own. Which brings me to my next item on my wish list, an automatic door. My neighborhood has a bit of a raccoon problem, and if you don't lock your chickens up every night, you run the risk of waking up to a pile of guts and feathers. But I want to let my chickens roam the yard during the day, so one solution is to just be really good about locking them in every night, but I admit that I'm not always good about remembering, plus sometimes I'm just out of town. And I'm sorry to say it, but with my old coop, I have lost chickens to raccoons more than once. So with this coop, I solved that problem by putting the drawbridge on an automatic timer. Plus, I can check on the status of the door and open or close it from my phone anywhere in the world as long as I have internet access. Last on my wish list is I want everything about this coop to be easy. Easy to get the eggs, easy to refill the food and water, easy to move, easy to keep clean, etc. And other than keeping it clean, everything else is really easy. So that's it, my new epic DIY IoT castle chicken coop. Let's fast forward a couple months and see how the chickens are liking it.